Hey everyone, I am here with a pretty cool review for you today. Today I wanted to show you and talk about these Beatles figures made by McFarlane. I believe that these were made about 2004 and they were based on the Beatles as they appeared in the cartoon from the 1960s. McFarlane has historically been very accurate with their sculpts and they pay very close attention to detail. These look a little bit different than how the characters were in the cartoon, just slightly. So I think that rather than that being a happy accident, I think that that was a conscious choice by McFarlane to maybe just improve the character designs a little bit. They don't look 100% like they looked in the cartoon. And I think that the figures are better for it. I think that these look awesome. I've been really excited to have these. I've been kind of looking for these on and off for about 11 years now. So I found them for a fairly good price, all things considered, and just ended up getting it about a week ago. And as you can see, they just look really cool out on display all together. So you can buy these separately or as a set. I got them in a box set all together. And like I said, they're from 2004, so they're pretty old. So I guess you can just kind of buy them however you find them these days. So I just kind of wanted to show you one by one, probably in no particular order. Let's just move some of these off to the side. I guess we'll start with Ringo. No reason why, just 'cause. Okay, so each of these, if you buy them separately, they come with their own section here. Now, I bought these used. They were in the box, but I'm the third owner to have this actual set. So like you can see here, there's like some marking. It's not, they're not in 100%, like brand new condition. There are some scuffs and marks on them. But again, all things considered, I'm pretty happy to have them. So Ringo comes with his drum set, with the band logo right there. He just looks awesome, I think. I love the design of this guy. This grin there. They are very, very limited in articulation, but there is some articulation. Like with Ringo here, you can move his arms up and down a little bit. And then like you can turn his head. But that's pretty much it. I mean, these aren't really like action figures. I guess technically they would be classed as action figures, but you know what I mean. They're more just like plastic sculptures, really. So there's Ringo. Let's move him off to the side. Let's do Paul next. So I really like Paul's face. I think that Paul has a really interesting face in real life, and I think that they captured his likeness pretty well here and still got it like very stylized but instantly recognizable as Paul. He's got his iconic bass here, which is pretty cool. There are no strings on it, which is okay. We don't really need them, I don't think. So like that right there, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to get in there and kind of like repair some of these slight little blemishes. But the paintwork is really cool, really clean. Sculpt is awesome. Again, with Paul, you can move his head around and you can move his shoulders. You don't really need to, though. I mean, you could just, I think the only articulation he really needs is his head, so you can just kind of have him looking however he wants, or however you want him to look, rather. But with his arms and that, I mean, there's really no need for much articulation. So these figures are like a rare example of action figures that really just don't need articulation, and it's fine. Let's do John next. So John, again, I think all the Beatles in their own way had a very unique look. They all kind of had interesting faces, if you ask me. And John here, I just like, this cracks me up. I love it. Like his mouth slightly off to the side. The smaller eyes, he's got smaller, beadier eyes than someone like Paul, who's got those really big baby eyes. He's got his cool guitar. Now, I'm not totally sure what's going on with this one. The guitar is like not attached to his body. When I received it, it was like loose in the box. I don't know if that's because it's broken or if that's just how it came, but I just slide it in there and like it's fine. So it's really cool. I love the shoes too. These are just really funny. I also have the figures from the Yellow Submarine movie, which I'll review. But I just always really wanted these because it's like a different look. You know, this is from early on in their careers. They're just like really highly stylized, and I really like that. Let's do George next. George is probably my favorite Beatle because I play guitar. He's an awesome guitar player. Maybe a little undervalued, underestimated. He had a really good solo career. Really funny, really thoughtful guy from what I can tell. I really like George a lot. I love his face here. His guitar looks pretty cool as well. I just love these. Like, I think that they're so funny and so cool and all together. I mean, it's kind of like if you get one of them, you got to get all of them, don't you? Just got to have the whole band together. So I did want to show you one thing. I wanted to show you the box, not really because I think the box is anything special, but just because this is a review. This box set comes with this, let's just call it what it is, kind of a dumb, pointless crocodile slash alligator. I don't know. Apparently it's from one of the episodes of the cartoon. I have seen a few minutes of the cartoon. I haven't really watched it, so I don't know. But I've just left it in the box. You could take it out and stick it on the stage, but nah, I'm good. So like as you can see, the designs of the characters they're okay. I just think like Paul especially, for example, if you want to take the figure right here, I just think that this is way better. This is such a better design. So I'm glad that they took some liberties, because the figures I think are better than the cartoons. So that crocodile is going to stay in there. Not really interested in having him out. So let's just put them together here. The stands do not like snap together or anything like that. They just kind of sit together. Okay, so Ringo just fell over and all his stuff came off, so I had to kind of stop it for a second. But there we go. There they are. I'll just kind of move the camera around a little bit. If you're into like photographing your figures and that, if you really love the Beatles, you could get some pretty cool pictures of this set. It's just really cool. I like it a lot. So that's pretty much my review. I'm happy to have these. If you are like curious about these, if you're thinking maybe you want to buy them, if you're a big Beatles fan, if you can justify the cost, then I'd say go for it because they are cool. Just depends on how much money you're willing to spend on them. They are kind of pricey. They're not hard to find. They're just hard to find at a decent price, I would say. So that's what you gotta kind of keep in mind. But if you're a big Beatles fan like me, then I would say they're worth it and an awesome addition to your collection. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.